Welcome back again. I am Real Talk, your go to destination for real, honest, and no BS dating site review. Here I will give you all of the facts, I will give you all of the details, and I tell you everything that you need to know on how the dating site really works. I always show you my profile. That way, the information I am sharing with you is firsthand information. My ultimate goal is to save you time and, more importantly, to save you from wasting a lot of money. And I will also give you some tips and suggestions as well. Now, in this review, I will go over two more dating sites, and they are DatingRise and LamourFeels. Once again, two dating sites are grouped together. That is because both of these dating sites are basically identical. They work exactly the same way. And as you will see, the only difference you will find is the name and name only, and all of the features and functionality are the same. This right here is my Dating Rise account, and this right here is a Lamora Fields account. And as you can see, let me toggle back and forth here. You can see that the website is basically the same layout, same pretty much everything as you will see in this video. Now keep this in mind. Whatever dating site I am showing on the screen at the time, just keep in mind that all of the features that I describe from site to site will be exactly the same. So whichever site I am showing on the screen, it is applicable to the other site. Now, the first thing that you should do after after signing up for your account is you need to complete your profile. I created a profile on here just to show you this step. It is self-explanatory, so let's just go through it very quickly. Uh, your bio is right here, so complete your bio information. There are various features about in your about section, so go through and fill those in as well. There's a section for what you're looking for. There's a bottom here for your story. So here I always recommend writing 3, 4, maybe 5 short, concise sentences describing who you are, what you are about, and why you are here. And then down here you can add post, so various pictures or things that you want to post to other members that they can see. So essentially that is your profile section. Fill in as much information as you can. The more information that you share, that is just more information other members will know about who you are and what you are about. And while I am in here, let me show you a few more features on here. So there are settings. So these are the settings where you can change, turn on and off. So your email and password. You can certainly put your phone number in here. I don't recommend that. There are email notifications where you could turn certain features on and off. Sensitive content control, turn this on and off. There's this DSR section. You can read all about it if you are bored. Remove content, any content that is removed. And then you can certainly request to delete your information, delete your account, or deactivate your account if you just want a break. You also have the option of getting verified. So you can go through this persona verification process, basically upload a driver's license or some kind of a government documentation, showing who you are and your information. So you can do this if you want to. That is an option on here. Other features, there is an icebreakers on here. So icebreaker is what it sounds like. If you don't know where to start, the dating site will have a bunch of icebreakers that you can use. This is something you will have to pay for, but again, it is a good option if you don't know where to start. Payments, pay attention to this. So all of your payment history will show up right here. And then finally, you can choose to log out of the account if you are no longer in here, or just close the window like I do. So essentially, these are the certain features that you can certainly change and modify as you see fit. Now, in terms of the kind of members you can find on here, Well, there is something for everyone. So both of these dating sites, you will find members from North America, so U.S., Canada. There are a lot of South American countries, Venezuela, Colombia, those type of countries. There are Asians on here, and then there are Europeans as well. And when I say European, I am referring to mostly the Ukrainians and maybe a handful of other Eastern European countries. Now, LamourFeels is geared toward more of the land countries, but don't let that fool you. As I scroll through here, I see a lot of other countries as well, similar to DatingRise. So overall, there is something for everyone. Now, with that said, let's go through all of the common features on here that you will certainly use a lot. So this here is your main screen or your home screen. And let's start with newsfeed. So newsfeed are just like posts, right? So these are just various members that are posting about themselves. You can certainly look through each post, reach out to any member that you find interesting. Messages. So messages or chats, it will show up here. So all of your chat, all your messages will show up in this main screen. Mail. So same thing for mail. All of your mails will show up here. Search. So I just talked about search. Now on LamourFeels, this is a very new dating site. They don't even list countries where you can search from. Once again, that is because this is a new site. I can tell they just created this, and it is just a copy of an existing dating site. So they don't even list a search for a country option. Now they do have this option right here on DatingRise where you can search from various countries. And like I said, I already went through the countries that you are expected to find. They list a lot of countries, but don't expect members from a lot of these countries. So that is search. And then finally, people. People is just like post, various people that the dating site may recommend based on your preference. Once again, you can come to the post, look through them, reach out to anyone that you find interesting. So essentially, that is all of the main features that you will utilize on both of these dating sites. Okay, so I'll walk through all of the main features on here. So this here is obviously is your main screen or your home screen, and where you can pretty much navigate all of the features. Let's start with newsfeed. Newsfeed is what it sounds like. It is just various members posting about themselves. You can scroll through it, hit a like, a wink, what have you, and reach out to any members that you find interesting. Messages. All of your messages will show up right here. Mail. All of your mail will show up right here. Search. On DatingRise, you can search by various countries, by age, and what you are looking for. Now, they do list a lot of countries on here, but don't expect to find a lot of members from most of these countries. Like I said, it's mostly what I previously mentioned. In a lot of countries listed, you won't find any members. People, people are just like posts. The dating site may recommend certain people. Once again, just scroll through them, and you can reach out to any members you find interesting. Credits. All of your credits and credit system will be right here. And I will talk about credits in more detail in the upcoming section. So essentially, this is all of the main features that you will need to utilize for these dating sites. So quickly, I will just go over free options or what can you do on here for free that doesn't cost money. Well, the first thing that you can do for free is you can browse as many profiles as you want. And you can also come into a profile, and I'm just going to pick one right here. While you are in their profile section, obviously you can get all of their information. You can hit a like, a wink, and a follow. You can look through all of their public photos. Anything that is private, you will have to send them a message. And when they respond, generally you can look at their private content. And videos. Some profiles like this one may have a video of themselves. Video will always cost 50 credits to view. And like I said, you can certainly scroll down here and get more information about the member. And they may have additional posts here at the bottom. Messages. You can always read your messages for free. Mail. You can read your initial mail for free. And if it is free, it will say free reading. And then I already talked about search people, and I will discuss credits in more detail in the upcoming section. So essentially, that is all you can do on here for free. Read the initial mail for free. You can always read your messages for free, and you can look through all of the profiles as well. Let's talk about credit and why you need it. Well, both of these are a credit-based dating site. I already walked through what you can do for free, which is not a whole lot. Everything else, you will need to purchase credits. So why do you need credits? You need credits to respond to mail, credit to just chat, credits to use any type of stickers, credits to view any private content, such as a photo or a video. And then you need to purchase credits or use credits to share any media, like a picture, audio, or a video if all of these are available. You may get free credits, generally 20 credits for free if you are a new member. Right now they are running a promotion and I will show this here shortly. All of your credits will show up here where you purchased. And down here lists all of the pricing for the various features that you will use often. So you have chat, mail, and other. And let's look at each one, each category one by one. Pricing for chat. So to just chat is 2 credits per minute. So every chat is 2 credits per minute. To use any stickers, 5 credits. Sending or opening an audio or photos, 10 credits each. Opening a video or post is 50 credits each. Posts and videos are your 2 most expensive options. Be careful how you are utilizing this feature. Mail. You may get a lot of mail, but mail can be expensive. So if you were to send a letter to one member, your first letter in a thread is 10 credits. Each following letter costs 30 credits. What does this mean? It means if you send 3 letters, your first letter will cost you 10 credits, letter number 2, letter number 3 is 30 credits each, and so on. So be careful on letters because it can get very expensive quickly. Opening a letter in your mail. So again, this refers to a thread. You can open your first letter for free and it will say free reading. Every letter after that that you want to open will cost 10 credits. So letters number 2, 3, 4, however, how many you want to use is 10 credits each. Be careful of this as well. They do allow you to include a lot of pictures in a letter free of charge. That is one good thing. Opening photos in the mail. Again, this refers to a thread. Each following costs 10 credits. So for example, if you have a letter, inside that letter there are 3 pictures. You can open up the first picture for free. Every picture after that is 10 credits each. So if you have 3 pictures, first one is free. Picture number 2, picture number 3 is 10 credits each, and so on. And then I already mentioned video. Video is your most costly option. That is 50 credits. Some profile may have a video as well. And once again, any video is 50 credits. So essentially that is all of the pricing for chat, mails, and other things. Once again, be careful on posts and videos because they will use credits extremely fast. And before I move on to credits in more detail, let me just mention this really quick, and that is sending a gift. Every profile will have this gift option. And the gift option may vary from country to country. It could vary from month to month and season to season. So there are a lot to choose from. There's some outdoor stuff, things that they call popular, anything that is special, hobby, postcards, and anything that is animated. Now, once again, these are all fake. It is not real. None of these is real. What is real is the actual cost to you. For example, let's say I wanted to send this citrus sip picture of a drink, of a cocktail. It will cost 240 credits. And 240 credits is like 130 bucks of real money. Why spend $130 of real money just to send someone a picture? And I don't care what picture that is. She gets nothing tangible for it. It is just a picture. It is just an image. So keep this in mind. These are fake. What is not fake is the real money that it will cost you. My recommendation is don't waste your money on sending just a picture to someone. It is just a sucker bet. So don't do it at all. Okay, now let's go into credit packages in more detail. And they are currently running a promotion. So if you are a new member, so when I click on get credits, so right now they are running, this is DatingRise, a promotion, 65 credits for 10 bucks. That is not a bad deal to start out with. The regular price is a lot more, but 65 credits for $10, it's a good start just to get you going and for you to try out the dating site. Over here on LamourFeels, let's see what kind of promotion they are running. So they are running the same promotion. Once again, 65 credits for $10. Now, if they are not running a promotion, this is their typical credit packages that you will find. And they offer you 10 options, anywhere from 20 credits for $10 all the way up to 500 credits for $250. Let me back up for a second. The promotion was 65 credits for $10. The regular price is 20 credits for $10. So the promotion is a good deal, once again, just to get you started. However, these are the typical credit packages and pricing that you will find on LamourFeels, and I am sure it is the same for DatingRise. So let's just take a quick look. And yes, as you can see, the credit packages are exactly the same. Once again, 10 options to choose from, 500 credits all the way down to 20 credits, $10 all the way up to $250. Okay, so let's talk about an important detail on here and important information that you really need to know and pay attention to. And that has to do, can you exchange emails or phone number on here? Does any of these dating sites allow you to exchange contact? Well, the short answer is no, you cannot. The dating site does not want you to do that, and they will do everything they can to block and prevent you from doing so. So, for example, I'm just going to pick, Vera right here. Let's say I wanted to exchange my email or phone number with her. I put it in this chat box right here, email or phone number, and try to send it. Well, that is going to be blocked. She will not see it. More than likely, she will see nothing but asterisk or some kind of a star. That is also true if I were to try to put my email or phone number inside a letter and send that letter. But once again, that is also going to be blocked, or she'll see nothing but stars or some crazy character. So doing in a letter or in a chat isn't going to work. Now, let's say you try to get creative and you were to do something like this. You have a picture, you put your email and phone number inside this picture, and you attach this picture to a chat and try to send. But that picture will not be sent at all. This information right here will be blocked or scrubbed out, or she may not see it at all. And that is also true if you were to try to send the picture and attach it to a letter. But once again, the email and phone number inside this picture will be blocked, or it will be scrubbed out, or she may not see it at all. And then finally, if you were to try to mention using another dating site, using WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, any other social media site in a letter or in a chat, more than likely that those keywords or phrases would also be blocked or stripped out. So overall, it is very difficult to exchange contact on this site. Once again, they will do everything they can to block and prevent you from doing so. Okay, so what can you do? I mean, what are options or a way around this extortion fee? Well, what you can do is you can come over here and go into my channel and just send me a private message. So right here is my email, realtalkdatingsitereview@gmail.com. Send me a private message. Tell me the dating site that you are using, and I will certainly respond back with a handful of ideas, tips, or suggestions that you can use and try on a lot of these dating sites because they all work very similar to one another. So once again, just send me a message and and I will certainly respond back to you and give you some tips and suggestions. A lot of these tips and suggestions I've used for myself, so I know they do work if you do it properly. And finally, before I go, let me just say this in terms of recommendation. Do I recommend any of these dating sites? Well, the short answer is no, I do not. And let me remind you of a few reasons. Well, number one, these are credit based dating sites. And as I have already shown you, credits on here do not last very long. You need to buy credits to use all of the features, and the credit system on here can be used up very quickly. The credit packages overall, you get a small amount of credits and you spend a lot of money for it. And once again, as I have already walked you through it, credits don't last very long at all. And then finally, I talked about exchanging contacts. It is impossible to do that on here. And if you were to do that according to the site, it will cost you 5,000 credits. Typically, it's $1,200 to $1,400. Currently, it is $2,500. Whatever number you put in here, this is insane. This is crazy. I definitely hope you do not go this route. And then also, there are some hidden features on here that a lot of you may not know about. And I covered this topic in some few videos. So here's a good one you can watch about hidden features. Um, Contact information is blocked. So once again, if you have trouble, you can certainly send me an email. I walk you through credits don't last on here. So I give you a little bit more examples. And then this video on here, I talk about sending gifts. To me, this is also a waste of time. And then finally, this is really important. I think every one of you that is on any of these dating sites must watch this video. And that has to do with telling if a profile is real or fake. At a minimum, you should watch this video, link in the description. So essentially, there you have it, a complete rundown of DateRise and LAmourFeels. And I have given you all of the information and everything you need to know on both of these dating sites. So hopefully you have learned a lot of good information. And with that said, I do wish you good luck on your dating journey, and I will see you in the next one.